And to say that the filibuster has no racial history at all, none, is to ignore the obvious. Here's the point we're getting to. Senator Schumer has said it on the floor. Others have said it as well. We've got to be productive in this session of the Senate. After the last 4 years, we've seen the Senate really break down to the point where they weren't productive at all. We weren't productive at all. 29 amendment votes in the last year of Senator McConnell's reign as the Republican leader. 29 amendment votes in 1 year. Previous year under Senator McConnell, 22 amendment votes. No activity on the floor of the Senate. We can't let that happen. There are things that need to be done. And let me mention two. One of them that certainly needs to be done is to protect America's right to vote. The senator from South Dakota comes and says, well, we had this big turnout on November 3rd, 2020, and now the Democrats are meeting talking about changing the voting laws. Why would we want to change if we had such a big turnout? He ignores what happened in between. After the election returns of November 3rd, 2020, Republicans across the nation in 40 different states introduced hundreds of bills to limit people's right to vote. That's why we're responding with this federal response that's now being considered in the Senate Rules Committee. He missed part of the equation. It went from November 3rd's big turnout to efforts in state legislatures to restrict turnout, to limit the rights of people to vote across America, especially African Americans and Latinos and those who are not wealthy, to limit their right to vote. And then came this response on the federal basis. That's an important point. And if we believe that the filibuster would not be used against it, if there was some promise that it wouldn't be, we certainly could bring that bill to the floor for debate, and we should, if we're given that kind of assurance.